line. Rangers and the Angels from Anaheim. It's Hamels against Skaggs. Angels are $1.44, 8.5 the total. Some early money coming in on the under. Look at the wild card picture. Yankees are the #1 wild card. Twins 69 and 53. They're the Angels 64 and 60. Didn't fall back even though Trout missed all those games. And then it's just a mess after that. LA comes in after this huge road trip where they went 7-2 at Seattle, at Washington, and Baltimore. Now the last 10 games, their starters, look at these names. I mean, Scribner, Skaggs, Nolasco. I can't believe they're running Nolasco out there every 5 days. He's bottom 5 in ROI for pitchers. But Bridwell, #2 in all of baseball ROI. You're up 14 units betting on this guy, only behind Kershaw, Nolasco, Ramirez. I mean, this is not a good rotation, but you don't have to be that good to be in the race in the American League. Only 53 innings pitched from the starters across those games, but they went 8-2, Ted.
I mean, what LA's doing is defying market expectations when it comes to starting pitchers. And this is one of the reasons why we talked a lot about sports. But in terms of my personal philosophy, I'm not generally a starting pitching guy. I like to ride teams when the starting pitching isn't doing anything. And LA starting pitching hasn't done anything. They kept them in games. But they're number 28 out of 30 MLB teams in inning per start since the All-Star break. Yet they're 19 and 13 during that span. They're making money. There hasn't been any price to lay with the Angels with these starters. Now, one concern, of course, is that Skaggs, who's going tonight, he's not showing any magic. 12 and 18, 4.45 ERA, over 275 innings pitched. He may not have the upside. Remember, this guy was #8 overall in the first round of the 2009 draft. They thought maybe he would be a top of the rotation guy. Doesn't look like he's going to be that guy, but if they can certainly get 5 or 6 average innings out of him, that's a plus for LA moving forward, considering most of their starting pitchers are struggling to make it out of the 5th.
Amazing but true department. And from baseball karma, last year the Rangers went 95 and 67, and they were outscored on the season. This year, they're plus 35 in run differential, yet they're a game under 500, because last year they had the best record in one-run games in MLB history. They traded Darvish, they traded Lucroy. They didn't think they'd be in contention, but they're 11 and 7 in August. They're a lot like the Twins, that they became sellers, but they're in this damn thing, and now they look bad. Hamels 8-1, but the Rangers only 9 and 6 across his 15 starts. You got to win against Detroit despite having more walks than strikeouts. It also gave up 2 home runs over 6 innings pitched. They put the Rangers in holes of 2-0 and 4-2, but they rallied. Hamels after the start quote, "It's a tough game. When you go out there and put the team behind early and the team's able to get you a few runs, you want to go out there and try to put up zeros as fast as possible to maintain that momentum." It's strange, Ted. I mean, these teams aren't good, but someone has to make the playoffs. And as I just mentioned, it looks like the Rays are done and the Orioles are up against it too. But with Texas and Minnesota, it's got to be, you have to be furious. The Twins traded their all-star closer, and they're right there. And then Texas moved guys, and they're right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the irony, is that you trade away Darvish, you trade away LaCroix, you say, all right, we're building for the future, and then your team gets hot, and you go 11 and 7 in August, and you're right in the thick of the race. But let's be real about what this wild card race in the American League is. And I don't blame Texas for trying to get something back for Yu Darvish, who probably wasn't going to be there a year from now, or something back from Jonathan LaCroix, because he probably wasn't going to be there. I think Texas is more defensible, perhaps, than Minnesota for what they did at the deadline. But the bottom line is there's room for a mediocre team to make the postseason in the AL this year. The Rangers, the Angels, both live to be that mediocre squad. And anyone who gets hot between now and September, they can run away with the thing. If anyone's capable of getting hot, we are talking about a bunch of mediocre baseball teams.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.